Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play FrogComposband. There has been a little bit of a break. I mean, not too long, but any kind of interruption in these kinds of games is always going to mean that I'm gonna have to remember what exactly I've been doing. I mean, yeah, we're in the troll cave. I just entered for reasons. I mean, I guess I really just wanted to end the last episode immediately after entering, and then I saw something. I guess, yeah, I detected and saw some kind of enemy that I just wanted to kill real quick, and then that turned into a bit more of a thing, and I ended up losing stuff, probably. Potions, yeah, of course, because we were fighting freaking cold hounds, and we're still missing cold resistance. Yeah, if we could replace this ring that only gives us acid with... Or even the ring that gives us 9 armor and electricity resistance, because that is redundant. If we could replace either of those with something that gives us cold in addition to something, that would be nice. Or an amulet that gives us cold and fire, for example. Yeah, I mean, any number of things could work. As far as our boots go, let's see, we have... I mean, the free action is decent, but hardly crucial, I would say. We do have 3 instances of free action, so we could absolutely replace that with something that gives us resistances instead. In fact, maybe we should. Even the boots of speed, we are getting speedier naturally. +2 speed is fine, it's obviously nice to have, but it's not going to make or break anything, probably. I mean, I'd rather hold on to it if I can, but that is definitely something that we can replace. And yeah, we definitely want the confusion resistance, because being confused is awful. Those dwarven boots. I mean, anything that gives us more damage is obviously also extremely welcome, because we don't have very many ways to be stronger. I guess we'll keep working on maxing out our strength, but that is only going to go so far. Anyway, let's just jump right into it. Right back into it, and we'll figure stuff out. And if we die, we die, you know. It's not like I want to or anything, but if it happens, it happens. I was also thinking that, because I kind of find myself running out of things to say, I mean, that regularly happens. Ooh, hey, we have grip from a maggot's dog. I mean, obviously, this is level 18, so in general, if we're not running into more cold dogs, cold hounds, or other cold-based enemies, we shouldn't have too many troubles here. I mean, for a while. We obviously want to make it to at least level 30 here, where we're going to be facing those... is it Ologs or just something? Yeah, 10 Ologs. So that's going to be painful. Bye-bye potions. It was nice knowing you. Individually, I don't see myself struggling with defeating them. Of course, we don't want to face several of them at once, especially not in a way where they can just throw boulders at us from all kinds of directions, but it's going to happen, so better get used to the idea. But it's not going to be a little bit until that happens. Well, it is going to be a little bit before that happens, rather. Anyway, as I think I may have already started saying, yeah, I do find myself kind of just rambling on. I mean, that's what I do. I suppose that's Let's Play videos for you, but yeah, especially with roguelikes and 2-hour-long videos, or even just 1-hour-long videos, I find myself running out of things to say. Huh? I keep doing that. Stop doing that. So maybe I'll try to just not babble as much. Basically fight the urge to just be constantly talking. And we'll see if I can do that. I mean, probably not, but at least I've been thinking about that, just so you know. So if I do succeed, that's what's going on. was barely worth it. Okay, well we have... Where's that dog? Actually, wasn't it up here somewhere? Or is it even further up? Was it over this way? I thought I had seen it southwest of me. Oh, it's right there. It's been following me. That makes sense. Okay. It kind of blended in with the white wall there. Yeah, otherwise we have some Nibelungs here that could drop stuff for us. That will indeed drop stuff for us, so that's nice. Heroism is good. Kamikaze Yeek is gonna explode, of course. Summon monster. There he is. I guess maybe he wasn't following us. Either way, he's dead now. Not a particularly noteworthy elite enemy. By any means. Okay, yep, Griffin type enemies are, as always, surprisingly sturdy. Did something just open a door down there in that somewhat interesting looking room to the south? Okay, we have 8 charges of enlightenment now, so that... Well, we'll see. I guess I'll use it whenever it makes sense, and if and when I run out, that's just how it is. It's quite the big level. Actually, it might even continue further onward here. Yep, there's definitely a little bit more going on. It's not the most exciting level to explore, and it's not really going to realistically give us much, but maybe, you know, since I haven't played in a couple of days, I should allow myself to ease into the game a little bit. Is there a way? I guess we can always just tunnel through here. Hello? Where did that Knight Archer come from? How did that guy suddenly appear behind us? Anyway, yeah. So this first floor here I'm going to explore fully. I might not necessarily do that for later floors until we reach a certain depth. Okay. I mean, every now and then you have individual enemies that put up a bit more of a fight, but generally speaking, nothing we encounter here should give us any real trouble. Should. Wow, this floor just keeps going. What? Oh yeah, holy crap. We got firehounds, but we do have fire resistance, so theoretically, well, they can still burn our stuff, and they didn't. We haven't gained any notable experience in the slightest. Like 0.2k. 200 experience from all of these enemies. We should be doing some diving. But again, after this floor. Well, I guess I spent enough time to get the enlightenment back, so obviously we're just going to use that. Carry on. Okay. Not a big deal. No good items at all. I wouldn't mind finding some sort of lantern to refill my own. Because, well, it's still halfway full, so absolutely not in any danger of suddenly being in darkness, but, you know, it's something that I am aware of. Well, we can probably do some enchanting here. We have two things that are +5, so I guess it's not unrealistic to... which one would I want to... oh, this one first. Grows brightly. Okay. Although, I don't remember. I think up to +7 should be fine. Wait, did it not work? Am I dumb? Oh, levitation. Wait. No, that's the correct ones. Grows brightly. I guess maybe I just misread before. Yeah, it's +6 now. Okay. Yeah, I think +7 might be the threshold. Okay, that worked. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it won't go higher than that, so I'm just gonna go with the last set, and just like that we have a little bit more armor than we used to. Confuse monsters. Oh, wait, actually it's a staff that's gonna confuse anything around me. That is much better. I think we might have had one of those. There's another hippogriff. Okay. I mean, they don't deal too much damage, but just by virtue of surviving for several turns, they can get a few hits in. Yeah, I think we had a staff of confused monsters very briefly. I might not actually have had a chance to ever use it before it got burned. Let's see how this one is going to fare. Okay. Forest Trolls, Large Yellow Snake, Novus Mage. Alright. I absolutely should be mapping first and then detecting. I guess all of these levels are just going to be massive. Irish Wolfhounds, Giant Flea, it's also up there. Those don't multiply though, do they? No, they do, absolutely. And it's currently sleeping. It shouldn't wake up until we get somewhat close to it. So I'm going to go after these goblins first. So Yoshi special, wonderful. Did I just pick up Elvish Waybread? I mean, I suppose I might as well just eat a piece. Alright, no breeding for you. These are worth 18 experience apiece, apparently. Wait. Oh, I guess they were already awake and stalking me. Yeah, so... not enough to really make a difference. Wooden torch. We cannot use that as fuel. It has to be either oil or a lantern. Which makes sense. Help. Do we have a level feeling? Oh, luck is turning. Wait. Does that mean there's something potentially useful or interesting? Okay, wait. We have 2 Uruks, an illusionist. Okay, let's at least check out this room that seems to be over here. Something's moving. Ah, yes. Okay. Didn't quite one-shot the illusionist. Brass Lantern of Illumination. Wait. Is that... what does that mean again? Radius 2. Is the... cannot be harmed by fire. That's normal though, isn't it? Is of Illumination just... does it literally just mean that it has the active ability Illumination? I suppose that's... I mean... does it make it better though than what we have? Because ours is of duration, which just gives us more of a buffer, I suppose, when I inevitably forget to refuel. I thought Illumination also came with extra light radius, but clearly that's not the case. Yeah, I don't know about that. I think I'm actually just gonna refill with that. I don't know, maybe it's silly, maybe Illumination is really good, but I think I prefer the extra duration in this case. Oh. Crap. The cockroaches. They're multiplying. I think we might have contained them. We have indeed. There's a Master Yeek. Master Yeek might summon stuff. Our strength has been drained. Oh, that sucks. That probably happened a while ago. Ah, whatever. Maybe I just missed it. Maybe it was a long time ago. Oh, wait. We're done. There we go. Now we're done. Is the lock still turning? It sounds like there should be at least an elite enemy somewhere. Alright, there were these trolls. I suppose we can kill those. Let's put these random red spots on the ground. Giant salamander. Okay. White worm mass is right there. Let's see. Wyvern, face spiders, giant bronze dragonflies, unpronounceable ray of the depths, chaos shape changer. Which one are you? Northwest. Oh, that's the that's you. Yeah, okay, I see. Sure, let's stick around. What was that? White worm has crawled on me and destroyed my freaking critical wounds potions. You jerk. Okay, we get some money from you. We instantly slay the shape changer. Apparently there's no way through here. Confusion. Okay. It doesn't even mention that I resist the effects, but clearly I do. Okay. Oh, now I'm confused. Alright, wonderful. Do we just do this? Apparently not. It's supposed to cure confusion, but I suppose I just get instantly confused again. So, I try again? I'm still confused? Wait. How am I not getting unconfused? Am I stupid? I looked at the wrong thing. So yes, I am stupid. There we go. Oh dear. Okay. Jesus, okay. That was, yeah. I just wasted most of my charges of Cure Wounds, so that's not great. Oh, very silly of me. Where are those stupid doors? Oh, there. How there are so many giant bronze dragonflies. I've never seen that many of those things. At least they're worth some experience. I mean, we've made just over 1,000 at this point. Which is certainly not a tremendous amount. Boy, am I glad for that one level of confusion resistance, or else we'd be in some real trouble here. Oh, oh. Stop your erratic movements, you insect. Okay, well, that actually was worth a decent amount of XP, at least. Luck is still turning, of course. Giant gold dragonfly, a giant slug. That's over there. Okay, we definitely don't want to fight that in melee, right? Because that is acidic. We do have some acid resistance, but I'm obviously not trusting that. And those things breathe sound, which means it's going to shatter my potions, except, never mind, because we got to it first. Where was the thing? Ah. Small leather shield orcish. Cool. Mushrooms of paralysis. Also very cool. It dies, okay. And there's the thing. Alright. There's another whale. I feel kind of bad, but then again, I suppose I'm the aggressor here, but you know, it's worth 100 XP. Obviously I need to kill it. Now it's a boring place suddenly. Okay, well, fair enough. I guess I'll just stick around most of these levels until we get that confirmed. Because up to that point, it could always be potentially worth sticking around. Killer Stag Beetle, no way. Swamp Thing, Radiant Kavu, Guardian Naga, Drider. Okay. Most of it is down here, so I guess that's where we're heading first. We got some wolves up there. Nothing too special. Killer Stag Beetle. Huh, even that is not particularly valuable. Alright, let's go. Let's visit the wolves real quick, I suppose. Oops. There we go. Hello, Nue. Whenever I see Nue in this game, which I don't know that a Nue has ever posed any kind of threat. In case you're not familiar with that, it's from Japanese mythology, or at least that's where I know it from. That's what I'm thinking of. Specifically, I'm thinking of the version that appears as a boss in, I believe it's Neo 1. It could be Neo 2, but I think it was in Neo 1, or maybe it's in both, actually. And there it was a pretty fearsome beast. It's like a lion that's cloaked in lightning. It's really impressive. And yeah, in these games, I don't know if it's in other bands actually, but it's always, I don't know, I feel kind of bad for it because it's just really weak and nothing like that impressive creature that I'm thinking of. On the other hand, I imagine my character slaying those things in 1 or 2 hits without breaking a sweat, and that makes me feel nice and powerful. Of course, that is an absolute illusion, so could actually be dangerous. I like the look of this place, do I now? Okay. If you say so. Got a ranger up there, giant white rat somewhere. Just straight north? I guess it must be just out of view. Okay. Ooh, this is a special little room setup. Maybe not so much. Well, this corridor is certainly unusual. This wide diagonal corridor. Ulfas, son of Ulfang, hello. Oh, you're down there. I see. Okay, we got a priest, some orcs up there. Let's take care of those. Maybe Ulfang is gonna wake up and come after us, saving us the trouble. But if not, that's fine too. Come on, surely this is a door. Is this not a door? This has to be a door, doesn't it? But I detected, so I would know. Can we even tunnel through? We can, okay, never mind. What did I even check that for? Or those. There he is. And there he was. Was he worth anything really? 100 XP apparently. Man, this is gonna take so long. We want to reach at least level 35 to see what we develop into. Well, the corpse was wanted, so that's something. Honestly, now that we dealt with the elite of this level, that was likely the most interesting thing happening here. There was the rat. Or mouse. Why is it that now my enlightenment seems to be coming back so quickly? I mean, I suppose different devices have different recharge rates, so maybe the one we used to have that had fewer charges also just had much worse, or significantly worse recharge, so that it just couldn't quite keep up. We have probably just oil over there. Cockroach, louse, oh no. And what is this actually? Oh. Berserk strength, okay, sure. Okay. Louse infestation has been averted. Cockroaches as well. Everything's good. What are you? Illumination. 5 flasks of oil. Well, that's overkill. But thanks. Can't be all bad. So there's still something potentially worthwhile, is what you're saying, huh? Is that so? Oh. Cheerful leprechauns. Oh, it's so satisfying. Not so cheerful now, huh? Are you? That's a bit mean, maybe. Nothing, huh? No enemies? Alright. Blink dogs are perfectly fine. Just mildly annoying at most. There's still at least one left. Yep. It ran, I guess. Honestly, fine by me. Then again, it is worth 29 XP. You know, waste not, want not. We got a single orc shaman. Okay, let's... Surely the dog is eventually gonna catch up with me. The rapier forest gill. I mean, I suppose, well, we have the room for it, which is almost not the case anymore, but... Uh-oh. Giant slug has been slain. Should probably not just ran into that one. Freezing sphere and yellow light. Okay, interesting. That's certainly not a coincidence that we have two of these like floating light type enemies in these mirrored rooms. Umber Hulk is there. Do I need to worry about this? I mean, it's shining. Well, this one is immune to confusion, vulnerable to fire, and it's certainly gonna try to use cold against me. Right, that blinds you temporarily, but not too bad. Ah, it's right there. Why did I do that? 1 potion of speed, 1 heroism, that's fine. Berserk strength, perfectly fine. 2 potions of curing, honestly also fine. And that's that, okay. Was that worth it? No. Absolutely not. But we all know that I'm horrible about leaving enemies alive unless they're absolutely the worst thing in the universe. And even then I'm more often than not going to fight them anyway, because I don't know. I don't like being reasonable, doing things that make sense. It's boring. Okay, now it's a boring place, speaking of which. Honestly, I thought... Oh, no. No. Okay, I'm not fighting another freezing sphere. No, screw that. I am gonna kill this dark elf, though. There. And we're out of here. Level 24. Things might be starting to get a bit more interesting. We got Dark Elven Warlocks, Cockatrice over there. Hunting Hawk of Julian, okay. Don't those normally come in packs or swarms? I guess not this one. What have we here? A staff unknown. A wand. Well, first things first. ugliness. Starlight. So much recall. Yikes. I mean, I suppose I could just use one of those. Deliver that corpse. Get rid of... Why do we have so many things? Oh, we have enchant weapon. Oops. Those are obviously never going to be useful to us, so we can just get rid of all of those. What else? Phase doors. Wait. I guess we didn't ever have any scrolls of phase door, huh? I don't think I used to have those. Surely they can be useful, but honestly, I think we're past that point. Let's see, we have potions of speed, resist heat and cold, heroism, berserk strength, which is okay, cure serious wounds, which I'm just trying to use the last of, or keep them as a buffer to be destroyed instead of more valuable potions. Then we have a real cure critical wounds potions, curing potions, and the one potion of giant strength. We have the one rune of protection that I'm also not super interested in really, but you know, I'm waiting for an enemy that warrants using it, or maybe it can get burned instead of something I actually care about. Then we have the extra staff of confused monsters. Yeah, and then we have the corpse we want to turn into something. Some useful potions, typically. And the rapier, which is obviously completely useless, but I still like the idea of putting artifacts into museums, just because, you know, it's an artifact. Okay, anyway. My cat is absolutely wailing right now. We can't pay attention to that. Ufthak of Kirith Ungol. Alright. Are you actually dangerous? Doesn't look particularly dangerous to me. Let's sow some confusion here. Just see them stumbling about, bumping into each other. Let's see here. More curing, alright. Restore intelligence. If only it was restore strength. Neo Tsuyoshi special. Wait. Is that actually useful, or do we just not know about it? Cures hallucination and increases your strength and constitution temporarily when you quaff it, but your strength and constitution permanently decrease lower than before when the effect expires. Are you kidding me? What? Get rid of that absolute crap. What the heck? I wish I could just easily add it to the auto-destroyer, but we're gonna destroy that for now. Thank you very much. Not. I think we only picked it up because it's not set to be auto-destroyed and it was new, otherwise we... Oh, what are you? A trench worm. Okay. Yeah. Surely that's not something anyone ever actually wants to use, right? No temporary strength increase is worth a permanent strength decrease. Unless you're at the point in the game where you can just... You have infinite money and basically an infinite source of stat increases and you were already at max. Okay, we've slew another of Farmer Maggot's dogs. Surely must be running out of them. Sometime. Killer Stag Beetle, Giant Yellow Scorpion, Sphinx is there. Another enemy that sounds like it should be a lot tougher than it is. I guess it's not completely weak. Oh, cat, please. I don't know if you can hear that. It sounds So pathetic. The poor little thing. I should not be doing this. Can we outrun you? Yes. Are you still there? Yes. How are you not dying? Okay. That is amazing. Okay. It must have been super low on health, right? Or is throwing weapons actually an effective way of dealing range damage? Huh. Well, that's funny. Well, we're definitely picking that up again. Oh. Obviously, we wouldn't really be getting much of any value here. Damn, we definitely need some better way to deal with gelatinous cubes. If for no other reason than there's a quest where you need to kill like 4 of them, and we definitely cannot afford to take as long as we just did to kill them. Yeah. Those are probably among the prime examples of enemies that we definitely... that definitely, well, almost require some sort of ranged weapon. I suppose a good enough acid resistance would help. Or do they even disenchant? Well, no, those don't. Stronger versions probably exist. Like, I mean, there's at the very least the gelatinous king. What's his name again? That one might be able to do more than just acid. Okay, anyway, we managed to deal with this one, and with any luck, we're gonna have our 1 charges back by the time we run into another one, and if not, then we're probably just gonna run away. I don't know. Well, I mean, it's me, so I'm probably just gonna risk it and punch it or crawl on it and bite it and get horribly burnt in the process. Anyway, is there anything we need to worry about here? A bunch of mongbats, but that seems manageable enough. Can't be all bad. Okay. Tyrannosaurus, hello. Okay. We also have a mine dog. Just blow that up. Hello, Tyrannosaurus. How are you behind me? Wasn't it to my northeast just a second ago? Okay, Tyrannosaurus deals some damage to us. Good Orc Berserker here. Mushrooms of Cure Blindness. Constitution has been drained. We lost quite a bit of damage, by which I mean health. Okay. Well. Rations of food. Might as well eat one of those. Save our precious 11 elvish waybreads. Oh, we don't want those cure blindness mushrooms. Got an ochre jelly. Ochre jellies are also acidic. but typically not nearly as hard to kill as... Hey there. As gelatinous cubes. Yeah. Point in case. That might not be the right thing to say, but I said it anyway. Blue dragon bat. That was a bit of a waste of a charge. And we're down to 6 out of 8. That's okay. Unbarring ways. Still not all bad, huh? Okay, is there another warlock? Nine armor, resist poison. That is not good enough. Oh, what did I just kill? A crypt creep. Alright. Still not all bad. Surely we've seen most of the floor at this point. Oh. Okay, we got more of these guys. One more of these guys. What was that? Something breathing confusion. Probably another dragonfly. Yep, sure enough. Okay. That was another Nue. Poor thing. We're definitely running out of places to go. To find whatever the game seems to think is mildly interesting here. Oh, that's certainly not this room. Huh. Okay. Am I forgetting about something? Could there be something more? No, doesn't seem like it. Right? Yeah, that's the edge of the map. Okay, well, I certainly don't see where anything could be. Maybe something spawned behind us, or maybe it's about to tell me that this floor is actually really boring. What am I even still doing here? Well, I don't know. One last detect. There's a ranger down there. I'm just gonna leave. Level 26. Definitely getting close to where the real action is going to happen. We have made a grand total of... Wait, how much actually did we... Where did we start out? Wait, 17.5k? 15.5k? Experience to the next level, that is? I don't even remember. Either way, we have not made a whole lot of progress. That is for sure. Okay, we have Hagen, son of Alberich. Got an ice troll and some fire trolls. The ice troll is potentially problematic. Hammer brother, blink dogs, trenchworm, giant flea. Some fellow centipedes. Okay. Why don't I try to minimize risks and drink one of these? Okay. Possibly unnecessary, but better safe than sorry. And of course, oh my god, that was a lot of damage. Yikes. Yeah, I mean, that's what I get for wandering into unexplored and undetected territory. That's completely understandable. But also, of course, as soon as my resist cold runs out, I immediately get my stuff destroyed. Lost another decent healing potion, but nothing else that's particularly bad. Mana bolts are scary, though. Do I just drink another resist potion here and deal with whatever it is? Okay, it's a Dark Elven Warlock. It's Cold Hounds, my friends. Die, please. Okay. Hammer Brother is firing arrows at me. Well, I suppose it's hammers. Really? Okay. Yeah. Well... well, yeah. It's fine. Did we get some experience for it? Yes. We got the giant flea right there. Should probably take care of that. Tyrannosaurus is up there. Ranger is coming. Not that we care too much about that guy. Is he even coming? No, not anymore. Mushroom of Confusion. Sounds good. What the heck is this room? Or corridor, I suppose? Well, that was interesting. Got a samurai up there, okay. Clear warm mass. Some ogres, huh? I ogres aren't the problem. It's their bigger cousins that I'm afraid of a little bit. How many potions of stupidity was that now? I suppose I've been finding mostly ugliness, actually. Okay, Samurai is not completely free. Ring of Combat. +1 strength and potentially something? Oh, right. What am I still carrying this one? That's obviously useless. Let's see here. Still don't know, huh? Is it activatable? It is. Ah, stone skin. Interesting. And that's it. +1 strength and stone skin. Obviously not better than having acid resistance. Speaking of stone skin, we have some stone trolls somewhere. Possibly up here? Yes, okay. Cursed, okay. And we can kill Tyrannosauruses, but it takes a moment. I don't know if those are the strongest dinosaurs that we're gonna be facing during the Dino Quest. Dinosaur Quest level 33. If and when I decide to tackle that. Right, Hagen, completely forgot about that guy. Is he trying to make his way toward me? I don't know. Oh, he's still sleeping, so he's obviously not. Either way, he's... yeah, I'm on my way to him. They're the fire trolls. They're a bunch of agents of Benedict. Okay, teleport, blind, confuse. Okay, this guy is worth a decent amount. Resists fire. Can heal himself. Can disenchant. Well, I mean, it doesn't say that he's immune to confusion, so that's good. There he is. You know what? We're going to become speedy. Yes, the firebolt. We're no longer resisting because it's already run out. Wait, did the potion actually run out before I even killed the final fire troll? Seriously? Oh, okay, it literally just ran out. Okay, never mind. I thought the message about it was more marked, but it's just plain white. Okay, never mind. That lasted just long enough. Either way, fire is not my biggest concern. Should I... Is this guy gonna teleport? Doesn't look like he will. He's immune to confusion. Okay. Fair enough. All the more reason to use some of the things that I have. Like... That's... Oh, we have Scrolls of Identify. How long have I had those? Either way. We're gonna cast a Rune of Protection for what it's worth. So I'm now standing on a Glyph of Warding. I don't know against what exactly that's useful, but maybe it's gonna do something. I'm going to actually cure myself and then start berserking, and then we still have fair device usage apparently, but my perception and searching is obviously bad. We're heroic at melee, and now unfortunately this guy is not as close to me as I hoped he would be, because of course I want to stand on my Rune of Protection, or else it's going to be completely useless. Can I still do this? Okay. Confuse the Hardened Warrior. Dude, would you like to come here? Also, what happened to the Artifact Rapier? Did I not pick that up? What is going on, man? We still have the corpse, but did I didn't throw it again. I know I picked it up after throwing it. Did I not? I mean, it really does not matter at all, but I swear I didn't mean to let go of it. Oh well, you know what? We're just gonna fight this guy. We're taking some damage here, but it's fine. He's dead. Yeah, so much for that Rune of Protection. Whatever, man. I knew it was useless, so it's fine. We're taking damage. I know, I know. Let's actually just rest if we can. I like the look of this place. Do I know? Okay. We heard a door opening, but whatever opened it wasn't after us apparently, because we were allowed to just rest. What are you? Oh, wait, you're... Good, right, okay. Good, of course, means that it's not going to be good enough for us to use. We get a werewolf right there. Rust monster, what am I doing? What? Did I actually do that? I might have actually done that. Okay. Rust monster is dead. Are these guys immune to confusion? Let's find out. I suppose I don't know what happened with them. But we just killed them all without even being able to see them. Nice. Blink dogs. A single black ooze. A strangely moving puddle. Strangely moving. Oh. Just a ranger and a fire resistance ring. Great. Okay. Thanks, but no thanks. Seriously though, what happened to the freaking rapier? How? I mean, I distinctly remember trying to pick it up, and I thought I looked at the chat and to confirm that I did indeed pick it up, and yeah, I don't know. Either that did not really happen, or I mean, I just don't see how I could have lost it after picking it up. Unless I accidentally threw it a second time, or maybe I intentionally threw it a second time and just forgot to pick it up a second time. I don't remember when that would have happened. So, well, I guess it's just gone now. Gonna have to carry on without it. Carry on crawling. I'm assuming now that... oh, a Fernarian lamp. Wait, is that just good? I guess not. Not particularly. Or not inherently. What does make these different from just your normal lamps? Who knows? Surely it's not better than my lamp of duration. That's also immune to fire and has the same kind of light radius. No, seriously though, I mean... Okay, Dark Elven Druid managed to summon some spiders. Not a big deal. You can deal with that. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. What did I do? I just killed a surprise druid with surprise spiders. Kamikaze Owlbear. Still like the look of this place, huh? I guess I still haven't explored a significant portion of it. Significant even. Red Dragon Bat, Wyvern, not even real dragons, not even baby dragons yet. And I think I've run into one or two on this character. Okay, it's just a Red Dragon Bat. But fire is fire, so... Could be just as bad, potentially. Yeah, the stone trolls. Right. Obviously not a big deal, and that is that. Okay, now surely at this point though we've seen most of this floor, and once again it seems pretty uneventful. Can't be all bad, you say that. And then I stick around for even longer, and there's just nothing. Blink dogs down there. I guess we haven't been down where those are specifically. Okay, fine. I mean, actually we have been down here, kind of. Just not in this room specifically. Okay, getting blinked around all over the place. Was that worth it? Hardly. You know what? We're just leaving here. What the heck? Failed to use the device. Okay. Okay, we got an interesting-ish room. We got Ulworth, son of Ulfang, there. Okay. Game seems to think he's definitely worth less experience than Hagen was. We got Fire Trolls, Fleshhound, Ogrelon, several Ogrelons. Where are those? Nobody knows. Okay. Also not rock throwers. I like that. fire troll. We're sleeping. Actually, yeah, I thought you probably wouldn't like that too much. What is this? Scrolls of Identify, right. Oh yeah, speaking of which, we have Scrolls of Greater Identify. I mean, I guess those are nice to have. Okay, those are still sleeping for now. Okay. Not a problem. Line of fire. Line of fire. Route of recall. I mean, that is always going to be good enough, right? And that's not going to get destroyed by anything. So I guess that just replaces our words of recall. It's not, I mean, yeah. I mean, in a way, having a stack of scrolls of word of recall acts as an extra buffer for other burnable things, which the rod does not, but also, while it's extremely unlikely that anything will ever burn away all 29 of my scrolls of word of recall, it's not completely impossible. We're just gonna get rid of those. Gotta go with the times, you know, and upgrade to advanced technologies. It's the way of the world. Detect monsters, yeah. No thanks. And I've already forgotten what was supposed to be up this way. I like the look of this place. I suppose with levels that are sufficiently large, that is basically always going to be the case, because there's just through the sheer number of more or less appropriate level enemies and items lying on the floor. Right, we got the Fleshhound of Corn, electric rats. The Ogrelons are up there, right. Electric rats, for whatever reason, always drop money. I mean, there's no explanation whatsoever. No description even for those things. So it's anyone's guess what they're supposed to be like. Are they literally just rats that are somehow electrically charged? But if so, why do they drop money? It's a mystery. Ultimately, maybe not a particularly important one, but still. That's not what I meant to do at all, but that's okay. Right, we got Ulworth. I forgot about you. Of course there's an elite. That would affect the level feeling, of course. Do we drink a speed for him? Maybe. Maybe start berserking as well. Also, I completely forgot my heroism, which is one of my standards to drink for any potentially challenging fight. I mean, you know what? It's fine. We're gonna use one of each of these. Drink that berserk strength. Okay, he's kind of tough, but not really. 6.65k. Are we actually going to level up before? Well, we're probably not going to level up before we reach level 30 here. We might, in the process of killing those Ologs, maybe. if indeed we can kill them, and we don't get killed by them. Fur cloak of electricity. If only we could somehow wrap a piece of cloth around our body, but that is literally impossible. We can somehow fit human-sized boots and other footwear designed for humanoids around our insectoid feet that are nothing like humanoid feet in the slightest. Now it's a boring place. Okay, well that's different. I suppose that means that we're gonna leave at the first opportunity that presents itself. In fact, we've probably already seen an exit, but I don't know, I don't see one right now, so we're just gonna keep going. Ring of Protection pulsates. Thanks, Ring of Protection. Well, this might be one of the longest winding corridors that I've ever seen. Fascinating. And it leads to a tiny room with absolutely nothing inside. Literally nothing inside. Wow. Peak floor generation. Absolutely. Absolutely amazing. Okay, dude, I get it. Just these no trap, detection zone warnings. I know, I get it. I should just detect. And of course it's a useful thing to have, but at the same time also... Okay. There's quite a bit more going on here. Just none of it is particularly interesting, I guess. Well, there are our ways out of here. Several to choose from. So I guess I'll just kill whatever is nearby. Like this thing, and yeah, we're just gonna leave. And that's gonna be floor 30, so good luck to us. Strength and con are still drained. Actually our con... Yeah, I noticed that happened a while ago, not when it happened, just that it had happened. But our hit points are not actually lower than they used to be, are they? So, Anyway, this level is guarded by 10 O-logs. And we don't see a single one of them, interestingly. We've got a Shantak and a white crocodile. Okay. First battle survived. Crocodile was somewhere around here, wasn't it? There it is. We've dealt with the likes of you before. Okay, let's see here. Still no O-logs. Clear hounds are fine. Blue dragon bat. It kind of worries me that I don't see any of the O-logs. I sure hope they're not all just clumped together somewhere, waiting for me as a, as a pack. That would be kind of nasty. Still not to be seen anywhere. Also, there's not officially a path through here, but I guess we're just gonna make our own. So I don't feel like looking for a way. Do clearhounds do anything? They just bite. They're invisible. That's their entire gimmick. How pathetic. Okay. The Cloak of Mary. Yeah, again, if only. If only, man, this would be kind of nice to have. I mean, these Hobbit cloaks are... None of them are particularly amazing, but early-ish game. They give you some nice bonuses that are otherwise hard to get by. I mean, it's minus strength, which is not great. But if I could wear it, I would, absolutely. But, not an option. Oh well. Okay, we finally have 2 O-logs visible, and they're not together, so that's good. I guess this is just, again, a very, very large level, and they're all going to be somewhere. We get a Hammer Brother, which we have learned or been reminded of, that they're just randomly capable of dealing way more damage than other enemies of their level. So there's that. O-logs are, wow, quite formidable, but we knew that. Got some white wolves, giant black dragonfly. It's over here. Uses acid, okay. The O-logs are awake. So should I just wait for it here? Maybe. Assuming that it is coming my way. I guess it is, slowly. Of course, now I'm out of detection, so good luck. Guess I'm just gonna have to guess. Maybe I should prepare beforehand. I mean, not that heroism is going to help not get smashed by rocks. There it is. Okay, I guessed pretty well. I guess these can probably be confused. Honestly, that's something I should probably be doing. I should definitely do that whenever I can't basically get into melee range within 1 or 2 moves. I like the look of this place, huh? Okay. Hammer Bro is waiting right there. We got 2 O-logs here. Okay, I literally just slowed down. Okay. Let's just wait. Yeah, heroism wore off. As it does. There he is. Hello. I mean, it's probably still worth doing this, no? He resists. Okay. Okay, Hammer Bro, get out of here. Thankfully, those are easy enough to kill. There's the other O-log. How about we use this instead? It's confused. Good. Okay, so far so good. And we're actually getting some pretty decent experience out of this. I mean, between the 10 of those O-logs alone, that was enough to at least get us to level 30, for what it's worth. Okay, let's see here. We got the dragonfly. It's the only thing within detection radius, so let's just kill that real quick. Okay, so that's 3 down, 7 to go. I don't think a single one of them has thrown a rock yet, so that was exceptionally lucky, I would say. And yes, I'm moving into unknown terrain, and should really not be doing that, but also kind of I've kind of run out of charges, or, well, allowed myself to run out. Never mind, there's just nothing here. Nothing. Okay. There's number 4. And there's the rock. Okay. Speed potion, resist healing cold, cure critical wounds. I should have just waited here to begin with. There he is. Yeah, confusion makes these pretty manageable. as it turns out. I don't know if those Titans, lesser Titans, regular Titans, greater Titans, if any of those are susceptible to confusion. I wouldn't be surprised if they're all immune to it. Maybe not, actually. Maybe they just resist. No more Ologs, huh? Okay. Okay, there are the next two. Where's the best place to wait for them? Oh, 3 are right. 3 are awake. Maybe down this way. Yes, indeed. Okay. I mean, everything else should not be a problem. Troll Priest can summon monsters. I don't remember those as being typically anything to worry about, but maybe I'm wrong. Okay, just waiting very slowly here, just so I don't accidentally wait an extra turn. There he is. And he resisted. And he's confused. Crawl skills are improving. Okay. Should I detect again? Surely the other Olog is coming this way as well. I'm really surprised I didn't catch a stray rock while walking past the corridor, in fact. Okay, where are you, my friend? I could detect. I mean, in fact, no, he hasn't seen me yet, I suppose. Which is bad, because how are we approaching this guy without being rocked? Surely that is too far. I mean, even if he's within range of my confusion, theoretically. I would still have to step out into the open, giving him a free attack. I guess I could teleport. See where it gets me. Well, not where I want it to be. Let's try again. Let's try one more time. I mean, this kind of works, I guess. It worked, okay. Okay, that worked. There was another enemy in here, wasn't there? I guess it's also confused and wandering around. The Troll Priest is somewhere down here. Darkness. Okay. Oh dear. Okay, we got 2 more Ologs. Cave Ogres, Fire Trolls, Dark Elven Warlocks. Oh no. We're almost, well, almost level 30. Getting there. Not quite, though. Not that that in itself is going to do a huge amount for us. Is the Olog gonna come here? The answer is yes. Okay. Okay. The Warlock. That's the same one that's confused? Yes. Good. Olog has been slain. There are just so many things in here. I don't trust anything. I'm gonna speed up. And also be heroic. Oh my god, that's crazy. This is a crazy room, dude. Got 3 more Ologs, all out in the open. Utter insanity. I mean, can we? Oh, we can reach them. Wow. Sure. Confused one of them. Can we detect again? We can. Gonna head down this way. Detect again. Immediately get rocked in the face. Okay. That's fine. Should I just cause mass confusion here? Ah, we only have one more. Okay, at least that worked. And besides all of my potions getting destroyed by the rocks, of course, they also deal a considerable amount of damage. So we do have to worry about that to an extent. I should probably not be wasting my time on these. Yeah, that Olog is no longer confused, but what can we do? Managed to kill him in time. Ring of Wizardry, useless, but it's fine. What am I doing? Okay, you're also no longer confused, but we killed you with level 30! Yay! We want to raise our strength and restore it at the same time. Okay, we've taken some damage. Something's cursing me. We did that now. Fire Troll confused, Fire Troll resist, confused, 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 confused. Carrion Crawler is even confused. Dragonfly is confused, Pink Horror is immune. Yeah, that's fine. Those are the least of my concern here. Oh my god. Okay. Red Helm, the King of Bear. This is kind of awful. I don't know what summoned something, but the fact that something did is extremely annoying. We cannot just leave, or can we? I mean, yeah, no, I can't leave this level or it's gonna abandon the quest. It's not... I must have tested it at some point, but I mean the automatic quest that you get every couple of levels in the main dungeon that you have to beat to make more progress downward, those obviously cannot be abandoned permanently, right? If you leave one of those, they'll just still be there, surely. But yeah, this is just a normal quest, of course, so abandoning is not an option. Let's recover first and foremost, I guess, and then worry about everything else. And worry we shall. Okay, our crawl is still 66 damage. Even though our strength is now not only restored, but also higher than it used to be. Maybe not high enough to make a difference, I guess. Anyway, we don't need that ring. And, well, I guess we try again? We could try and look for an alternate way into that horrible, horrible giant room. Or just, I don't know. Venom Spider, Ninja, Skeleton, Mad Bear, Radiant Kavu, Warbear. Alright. Obviously we have no idea what did the summoning in the first place. Or at least I don't know. We could theoretically tunnel through here. Maybe we should try that, actually. That seems like a much better idea than approaching from the northern entrance to that room. Okay. So this is just going to work. Hey, and the good news is that we have 3 charges of Confused Monsters back and our wand. Who did the summoning? Was it actually the Scroll Mimic, perhaps? Can those summon? It doesn't mention it. What else do we have? Disenchanter Beast. Red Helm. A King of Mad Bear. He had built his stronghold at Hutago Mountain and is reigning over there. Right. That's certainly one of the enemy descriptions of all time. Moon Beasts. Disenchanter Beast. Like an anteater. Right. Oh boy. Yuki-onna. Yuki-onna is, I guess, over this way? Still sleeping. But for how much longer? Yeah, I don't know what summoned Red Bear and the other things to begin with. This could be a problem, but we have to deal with the Ologs, of which there are still... Oh wow, we only have 1 more, really? I didn't think we had killed 9 already, but okay. Apparently so. So it's literally just that 1 Olog that's left. And if we can somehow kill that one, we could run away. Obviously, I would like to kill what's left here. But I don't know if we can do that. Now, first I'm going to tunnel. Obviously, I'm going to tunnel diagonally directly toward the bear. Which I really don't know if it's actually supposed to be a bear. I guess the icon suggests that it is. The description makes it sound more like it's actually a dude, but who knows? Is it really important? No, ultimately not. Obviously, I would like to buff before opening up this hornet's nest, but the tunneling is going to take forever, so we're gonna have to do it like this. Speed up first. It's something summons more monsters, because of course it does. I guess we're gonna become gigantic. How good is that? Well, that increases our damage somewhat. We could berserk on top of that if we really wanted to. Is that worth it? Maybe. I'm assuming that stacks, right? 99 damage on our crawl. Okay. We're certainly destroying stuff. There's the Olog, actually. I mean, that is optimal. We got our escape right there in front of us, if we can somehow deal with all these things. Right now we're killing enemies with absolutely no effort whatsoever, and it feels amazing. Problem is, it's not going to last forever. Also, the actual elite has not actually showed itself. There he is. Okay, we're still... Oh, we're no longer fast. Hold on. Still giant and berserking, though. And our hit points are looking okay. Okay, that guy is dead. Very dead. White Knight. Oh, are you the summoner? No? Maybe not. Okay, never mind. Can we detect? Fail to use the device. Okay, wait. Huh. I mean, surely The only enemy that's left that could potentially be summoning stuff is that Scroll Mimic, I think. Yuki-onna is there, but still sleeping somehow through all of this. We got the Fire Trolls. But, I mean, nothing else that we can detect should be any kind of problem. I'm gonna step outside. If only I could remember exactly where the... we're still berserking. Okay. It was here somewhere, right? I think. Did we damage it? Oh, we almost killed it. Okay, it's right there. It's 1, 2, 3 over and 1 down from this scroll. One, 2, 3, and down. Which, incidentally, might be exactly where I aimed before anyway. You know what? Let's be less berserk. And actually heal up. And reap the rewards, more or less. I mean, surely at this point, no summoners are left. Yep. Oh, that wasn't even the Yuki-onna, which is still sleeping somehow. It was just the sound breath. Okay. But Yuki-onna might be waking up, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Berserk strength. It's totally fine. We can do without that. Dragonfly. Get out of here. Huh? I'm confused. Wait, what? Am I now? What confused me? Something creates a mesmerizing illusion. Oh, could it be the Yuki-onna? Nope. Couldn't be. Okay, what do we have? What's creating mesmerizing illusions? Huh? Oh, those just use frost. Oh, you can confuse. Okay. Interesting. I guess it must have been one of those. Okay. Destroyed the Yuki-onna. Hmm, 17 charges? Wait. Ah, it's not quite as good as ours. Okay. Are we actually done here? No charges left right now, okay. Quiver. Rusty Chainmail, Avatar of Might. Wait, -5... What, strength? Or what is that? It's not cursed, but it seems pretty cursed to me. Either way, we don't have to worry about that. For what it's worth. For better or worse. Potion of Strength. Heck yeah. Okay, 1866. Well, that was not a very good increase, but it's something at least. Did that improve our damage? Not at all. Not in the slightest. Oh well. Okay, let's actually just... Couldn't even map out this one room. Holy crap. We don't want that. Thank you. Okay, there is one fire troll, one carrying crawler left. Holy crap. I really did not think that this would go as well as it has so far. Huh? What is that? It's just an amulet. An amulet of nothing. Okay. Yeah, that fire troll is just running away like the coward that he is. Do we finish this dungeon? I mean, I suppose at this point we might as well, right? Quest is complete. I have no idea how much deeper this is. Probably not that much deeper, right? I mean, surely. Spent quite some time in here. Started at, well, I guess, well, yeah, no, it started at level 18, so that is not insignificant. Ice Troll, 4-headed Hydra, 5-headed Hydra. Okay, Giant Grey Ant and Novice Mage. What are you guys doing here? Restore Strength. Okay, I get it. I should have chosen Con for my level up bonus. But that's fine. Do we have anything extra that's filling up my inventory? Speed, resist heat, heroism, berserk, cure, restore strength. Right, we picked those up. Yeah, I mean, we... I guess while we have the room for it, we might as well take them with us. Cold Vortex. Why? Dude. Why? Screw you, stupid thing. God damn it. And this entire time we haven't found anything with cold resistance on it. Not a single thing. I mean, also not that many other resistances, but still. We have found a couple, and none of it useful. Oops. That's fine. Stupid monkeys. Face spiders, okay. There's our way down if we want it. Like the look of the place. Pretty typical. Could be an elite of some sort lurking somewhere around here. Wow, okay. Or just a single crypt creep. A handful of items. Sure. Let's see. I mean, we should not be too hasty here. This is level 31 and we're only level 30 ourselves. So let's not take this lightly in any way. Money-wise, okay, we've made a decent amount, actually. I don't know exactly where we started out. At some point I checked a while ago where we had less than 90,000, so we've definitely made decent profit up to this point. So that's nice. Hello. Karis the Power Slave, huh? Okay, well that's certainly interesting. The ghouls are higher level than him, apparently. Demon out of Slaanesh. Summons demons. Oof. Well, I hate that, obviously. Any other summoners I need to worry about? How about this guy himself? Doesn't mention anything. Reduces constitution and charisma. Cool. I mean, honestly, it's fine. We're just gonna restore anything we're missing as soon as we're back out of here, which is hopefully gonna be soon. Well, if we could get to this demonette somehow before she summons stuff, that would be nice. We could theoretically try and tunnel into the room right next to her if we wanted to, or almost right next to her. I don't know if that's a worthwhile approach here. Well, we could do it right here. Sure, why the heck not? Speed up. You haven't been noticed yet, it looks like. And demons were summoned. Cacodemons, in fact. Cacodemons do not themselves summon demons, but holy crap, are they tough. Okay, Cacodemons immune to confusion. I hate that. But what more can we do here? Fiend of Slaanesh. Alright. You're also a demon. Reduce strength. Oh no. Take way too long to kill this thing. I feel very weak. I'm poisoned too. Okay, we killed the first one of these guys. Oh no, the demonette is not even there anymore. This is awful. There she is, actually. Yeah, we're dying here. Oh my god, we're super dying. Yikes. You've been cursed as well, for good measure. Yeah, okay. Okay, we're finally no longer dying. There's a Mind Flayer. Okay, cool. What do you guys do? Let's never find out. Red Dragon Bat, huh? Okay. Stop it, okay. Mushroom of Hallucination. Not destroying those automatically for some reason? Okay, at least we're not picking them up either. Well, I mean, we probably just leave this floor, honestly. I don't see how we can possibly deal with that absolute mess of demons down there. I mean, on the other hand, if we could, it would absolutely be worth it. But it is going to cost us dearly. That much is sure. I mean, if we could at least get to this original elite, or, well, really the only elite. Hey there. Can we? Okay, wait. Is that the demonette? It looks like it was, and there's Karis the Power Slave right there. Okay. Hold on. This might actually work somehow. Depending on how strong this guy is. Looks like not that strong, honestly. He can terrify, he can disease us. And restore, well, restoration would be nice. Reduce our stuff. Well, we killed him. Okay. Oh, no charges left. Okay, fair enough. Why don't we just drink some of these? Maybe we didn't even have to. Looks like there's no enemy right there, right around the corner, ready to attack, but at least now we've used up those things. I suppose since I have them, I might as well also just drink one of these or restore my strength. It's probably gonna get sapped again if I fight more things, and there's a mummified orc, okay. I mean, what are the bad things that are left? The bad things are 2 cacodemons, the Fiend of Slaanesh, Flamer of Tzeentch, but, I mean, none of them should be able to summon more. So, in theory, we should be able to just take them out. Potion of Intelligence, I mean, sure. For the first time... Wait, did that increase my intelligence from 3 to 5? Wow. Okay. I'll take it. Don't know if that makes any meaningful difference, but it feels nice, you know? Okay, get those stupid things out of the way. I think. Lost some health though. Well, we're no longer speedy, so we'll just retreat around here and see if they allow us to rest. To an extent. Okay, that's a lot of poison. Okay. Yep, our constitution has been drained more, so our hit points are now below 400, which is not optimal, but also that by itself shouldn't make a difference. Okay, what's the situation like here? Cacodemons are still there. Giant purple worm. Okay, let's check if that is anything to worry about. We don't know. Okay. A massive worm form. Many feet in length. Acid and poison. Okay. Samurai. Gold dragonfly. Kind of want to just deal with these enemies up here before I deal with anything else. Okay. I guess I'm not as well protected from acid as I hoped I was. That's okay. Apparently I was out of charges for fireballs. Indeed I was. Oh, hello. I mean, I absolutely don't need to deal with those demons. But, on the other hand, if I can, they're all hanging out down there. All 4 of them. We got 2 more mummies, which shouldn't matter. Well, there's the cacodemon. Surely, by itself, we can just kill it before it kills us? Yikes. Huh? Is that not a door? Oh, it's broken. Yeah, that's way too low for comfort. I failed to incant. Uh-oh. Okay. It's fine. Not even close. Huh. only the Fiend is in range. That's a little bit concerning. Where's the rest of them? Okay, they're actually still there. And this guy's not even... This guy hasn't even healed, surprisingly. Is this one damaged? No. I mean, I suppose if it was at one point, then it wouldn't be anymore. That makes sense. I mean, they're kind of worth fighting. Being worth 1,000 XP apiece. Potion of New Life. Right. I mean, I absolutely should have just buffed. I don't know what I was thinking. Just being cheap as usual. Oh, this guy is actually easy to kill. The Flamer was also actually kind of easy to kill. Alright. This guy's finally dead. Where's the other one? There he is, right there. And yeah, with all those buffs going, that was not actually so bad. Yeah, definitely should have just done that to begin with, and I probably could have dealt with all of them the first time around. Well, not the very first time around, but, you know, before I just teleported away earlier with 100 HP left. That was definitely a bit closer than it needed to be, but we're good. We're alive. Giant blue ant, another mummy. Okay. What are we doing? What's this for? Still not all bad, huh? Where's that mummy? Am I stupid? I guess the thing is just wandering around randomly, and so am I, kind of. Okay, anyway, that was certainly interesting. Let's see if we can wrap this dungeon up. Shall we? Because, yeah, I mean, there might be something good left here. But I kind of want to leave. I suppose we haven't been in this middle section here. I suppose I could check that out. Or all the way down there. You know what? Never mind. But this is... There's potential here. Oh, something blocking me? Yes, indeed. Well, we killed a mummy. I don't know if that's the one that I saw earlier. But it might be. Maybe we just finally finished off the last of... what was his name's entourage? Karnov? No, that wasn't it, but, you know. Who cares? He's dead. Even deader than before. Ah, the five-headed Hydra, of course. That exists. And the Novice Mage, yeah. From all the way back when? Before all of this chaos happened. Yep. Hydra hurts. That's normal. Quattle, okay. Friendly. Nondescript. Where's the entrance? There. And there's absolutely nothing. Okay, at this point... Oh, it is a boring place. Of course it is. It was boring all along. How silly of me to stick around. Is this finally going to be the last level? It's not. Holy crap. Okay. An elf lord. Friendly, though. Apparently. Giant land sloth. Oh, well, thanks, elf lord. Okay. What are you fighting? The angel? Something cast a mana bolt at me. Ah, Dark Elven Warlock. Those guys are dangerous, and I am at half-ish health, so yeah. Oh, the Archangel is actually asleep. Okay, Amulet of Devotion. +2 Wisdom and resist confusion. Cursed Helm of Knowledge. Nice. We have our electricity and fire resistance. And we have confusion resistance. Still, that might be worth holding on to in case we ever need another way to resist confusion. Yeah, might not be a terrible idea. What we definitely don't need is scrolls of door and stair location. Thank you. Okay, no enemies. That's fine by me. Firebolt with 11 oh, firebolt. Yeah, no, we want bolts. We need bolts more than anything. Okay. Giant blue ant, young white dragon. Ooh, an actual young white dragon. It's not even a baby dragon, it's a young white dragon. Wow. Of course, it's a white one, so it's going to destroy my potions. So I'm looking forward to that. Wasn't here, wasn't it? Yes, yes it is. We get some ice trolls as well, so just gonna drink one of these. Yep, heroism, critical wounds, and more. Okay. Dude, do I even have cold resistance? I mean, theoretically I do. In practice it often feels like I don't at all. What the heck? Okay, I'm actually no longer protected because these only ever last for 5 turns. And there go absolutely all of my potions. All the potions I've ever had. Okay. Sure. The Phial of Galadriel. Okay. Finally, something good. Something cursed my frickin' lantern. Are you kidding me? Now, you can only refuel your currently carried light source, right? Because I was thinking, wait, but what if I refuel the Phial of Galadriel? Which doesn't need fuel, so it probably can't be refueled to begin with. But what if I were to refuel some other light source I'm carrying with the one I currently have equipped? Would the curse prevent that from happening? Well, I suppose the answer to that is you can only refuel whatever you're currently carrying, so unless you happen to be a special monster that carries multiple light sources, which might exist, I think. Or have I even seen something like that? I don't know. That is just not going to happen. Okay, anyway, we have it for later. +5 searching. It has light radius 3, yep. Extra searching is also useful to us. Resist dark, I mean, obviously, that's an extra resistance that we didn't have on a slot that's otherwise unlikely to provide a resistance, so this is really one of the best things we could have found. And I have a particular fondness of this item, because, well, not only because I'm also fond of the Lord of the Rings, and obviously, you know, it's from that cosmos. But also because it's one of the, if not the first artifact I've ever found in any Angband I've played. In fact, it must have been just Angband, some version of it, not even a variant. On one of the first characters that I ever played that got anywhere at all, by which I mean it's probably just made it past level 20 or something. That was I'm pretty sure it must have been a dwarf cleric, maybe a paladin, maybe just a cleric. I think it was a cleric. And he ended up finding this. I might just be making half of this up. I want to say it dropped off Smeagol, who I defeated in some kind of epic early game combat. Maybe it wasn't off Smeagol, but it might have been. It's definitely plausible. And yeah, that was one of the first, if not the first artifact that I ever found, and it felt amazing, because obviously it's such a huge upgrade over, well, the torch that I would have had at the time. So, yeah. Looking forward to actually being able to equip this. Of course, something had to go ahead and curse my light source of all things. Anyway, now I can't die. Because we need to make it back to town. In fact, I could just recall and ensure that that happens. Maybe I even should. What? More of these things? Okay. So many. So many crows, but we've finally run out of crows. Okay, we got another new way. We got another crow, actually, somewhere. Seems to be unrelated to the swarm I just decimated. We have oily yellow potions. Don't you mean just oil? What do you mean, just oily yellow potions? Oh, interesting. Restore wisdom. Well, sure. That's one of the few things that that aren't currently drained, but I guess we'll take that. Oh, 33. Wait. Luck is turning. Young Green Dragon, Noe Griffin, Illusionist, Crafter thing. Okay. Restore life levels. I mean, we might as well. Fix that finally. Potion of new life. Yes. Huh? Wait. What? Oh, I thought I was out of room. I still don't want that potion, though. It's one of those things that the game insists are amazing, apparently, but... maybe I should take it, just in case I ever desperately need to get rid of a mutation, I guess. I don't really see another possible use case for that. Cave trolls, troll priest. Okay, not actually associated in the slightest. Got way too much elven bread as well. But, I mean, we're only at 77% capacity, so we can just carry all the stuff that we want. Only 7.2k away from leveling again. Oh, and wow, okay, holy crap. I suppose since I took a break earlier, that... Well, it might not have been apparent how long that break was. And it wasn't that long, but that certainly made it feel like after I returned, Like I was basically starting a new episode. So, yeah, I didn't even realize how long I've been playing here. Nidaros the Clairvoyant, hello. Okay, you're down there, okay. 2.7k. Ooh, low 33. Can hit to confuse, can terrify. Can shoot too, for what it's worth. Okay. Fascinating. Obviously I want to kill him. Two-headed Hydra. Oh. Hallucinating, huh? Okay. Is that the Clairvoyant that came after me? I'm down to 10 speed potions. Low hit point warning? Heal? Okay. Superb hit. Low hit point warning. Very confused. No more cure wounds. It is actually Nidaros, okay. Is he anywhere near death? Not near enough. If you ask me. Roguelike the Black Troll. That's a level 36 elite. Holy crap. Do you summon stuff? Yes, you do. Of course you would. This is not great. I'm going to do something potentially stupid. Okay, Nidaros is immune. Roguelike is confused. Good. Ouch, ouch, nervous. Can I keep myself alive by using these potions? Barely. And this guy is half dead. He's dead. Okay. Roguelike, could you please stop doing that? Actually, just confuse him even more. Okay. Every now and then he still bites me accidentally, but... Okay, hold on. We're taking too much damage here. That's not good. Potion of Dexterity. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna drink that real quick. I should probably get out of here, but on the other hand... what? Okay. Stop summoning monsters, please. Troll Priest is immune to confusion. Okay, you know what? You know what? We're out of there. That's way too scary. I was, once again... stupid brass lantern drains HP from me, okay. And makes me afraid. I see. There's something special about this level, huh? Well, it's kind of likely that the elite I killed dropped something, dropped an artifact, or that Roguelike is still carrying one. It's annoying that I was pretty close to killing him, but I had to retreat. But yeah, again, I did definitely allow things to get way too close yet again. Trapmaster blinks away. How annoying. Okay. Annoying, but apparently not particularly dangerous. Okay, let's see here. Interestingly, neither Roguelike nor the Priestess are detected. Maybe they're just out of range and still where I left them. Giant red tick is something I don't want to fight in melee because it's gonna burn me. Some magma intrusions here. Okay, definitely don't want them to flood the dungeon. And they didn't. Ah, yes. Priestess is there. Or a priestess? It's not even a priestess. Why priestess? It's a priest. Okay. Door burst open. Should I play it as safe as possible? I guess, sure. What good are all these resources if I'm dead, right? Okay. Now, confuse. Good. Managed to confuse him. He healed quite a bit. But actually it's fine. Okay, we do have another giant purple worm situation though. I didn't mean to step next to you, but that's okay. Got another troll priest though. Get out of here. Dark Elven Warrior, Mature Blue Dragon. Something's also been eating away at the... Oh, the Orc Digger, yeah, I guess that would do it. It's been digging away at the dungeon, as they do. Okay, awesome. Now, where's that artifact? Barbarian Talisman, +2 armor, +1 strength and dex, -1 int. Thanks but no thanks. And the Claymore of the Shogun. I mean, that sounds pretty good for a different character. Do we care about any of these now? We have all of these restoration potions of various kinds. We definitely need to try and get our potion supply refilled when we're back in town. Restore life levels is nice to have, but do I really need them on hand? I'm certainly not on hand. Obviously, all these restore potions I'm just planning to put into my storage, but none of it is particularly crucial. I mean, certainly I've reached a point in the game where, you know, I can't just pay a couple thousand to restore. I don't need to rely on items for that. And it's, you know, after an expedition, it's going to be rare anyway that I only have a single thing to restore, or maybe two. It's usually just going to be a whole bunch of things, and at that point, it's more efficient to just pay for restoration anyway. So really, I should just get rid of some of this stuff here. And pick up this claymore just because, you know, it seems fancy. Now, level 33. I mean, surely that was the special thing about this level, right? We can just leave now. I just want to make sure. within reason. Oh, hey. Dole. Dissolving me. Okay. Yeah, we've definitely lost some armor from item destruction here. Yeah, it's not great. But it's gonna happen. Okay, I just wanna update the level feeling. If that could happen sometime soon, that would be nice. Oh, it is updated. Still like the look of the place? I don't know that I do, honestly. I think I just want to leave, and wow, this is deeper than I thought. Level 35? Surely it can't go on for much longer than this. We got a giant white tick up there. Okay. This is not really where I want to go. Guess I should have looked where I was going before I went. So I want to check out these potions over here and things and stuff. We got fiendish donkeys, and we got more ologs. Yay. And this time they're all bunched together. They can be confused though, so that makes them manageable. Do we have to keep in mind though, okay, one thing actually, we're about to level up. In fact, it looks like killing a single one of these donkeys, which are surprisingly valuable. I didn't even realize that they were worth over 500 apiece. That's crazy. That should be enough to get us to level 31, which is nice. But we're still 4 levels below the current dungeon level, which is scary. But, yeah. Getting extremely poisoned here. Can you guys be confused? Absolutely you can. Okay, good. Okay, confusion once more to the rescue. Awesome. Oh god, we need 46,000 for the next level. Crazy. Restore wisdom. Not currently necessary. But that's okay. We had a couple of those already, so I guess it works. I should really just take a break here. Honestly, the episode is long enough as it is. 2.5 hours. That's really as long as it needs to be. I mean, I really wanted to just finish this dungeon, but I expected it to not have a lot more than 30 levels, but clearly it does. I mean, 36 would make sense, maybe 38 for exactly 20 levels deep. Again, more than I thought it was, but you know what? We're just gonna leave. We need to restore, we need to equip our better light source. Monsters nearby, huh? Okay. That worked, thankfully. Right, I also need to, well, check all the shops, see if I can refill on some of those potions. No decent resistances at all. Well, wait. We have an amulet of acid and cold resistance. Which means we need to get fire from some other source. And electricity would be nice, but A single layer would be is all we need, and surely we can get that. Or well, we already have that. In fact, what am I doing? Didn't I say press G before? I guess I didn't. We want to get those speed potions, of course. Right, we have our quest to complete. We have the corpse to turn in. We have... Well, I don't need to do all of these things right now, but if I don't, I might just forget. And so I guess I'm going to keep going for a little bit longer. Is this heat and cold? I mean, honestly, those... well, it never seems like they do as much as they should. I still like having them, I guess. Although we might be about to actually have some cold resistance. So maybe they're not going to be as necessary anymore. Restore stuff, right. Let's just do that here. Nope. Let's do that here. Sure, pay 2,000, that's fine. 422 HP, that's more like it. Let's donate the thing. Why? Yes. Claymore of the Shogun. 3d9 plus 11 plus 15. 2 con and charisma, and slays spiders. Wait, what? X. B. Oh, it's just sharpness. Okay. I see. That makes sense. Yeah, I don't know if that would be a decent weapon. The base damage seems kind of low, but it's not important to us anyway. Okay. Apparently, I spent enough time just running around. Oh, I rested for one day, and new items rolled over in the black market. That is extremely unfortunate. Well, so much for that amulet. Oh well. I guess I'll keep looking for something else. That is, huh. I mean, yeah, I guess I technically knew that that was a thing that could happen. It's just not something that tends to happen for some reason. Well, what did I just drop? Wait, did I drop the right thing? No, absolutely not. What the heck? I want those. What just happened? What just happened? Okay, what is going on? Is something messed up with my keyboard, or is it just my fingers that are messed up? Or my brain, or both? It's fine, let's drop the stuff first, I guess. Okay, no, what is happening here? Is something messed up? I'm not dropping the things I want to drop. E. Drop those. Maybe what's messing me up is that I forgot that it automatically selects the max amount for dropping stuff, as opposed to defaulting to 1 when you're in your house. Anyway, we want to pick up the healing potions, please? Okay, but it doesn't default to picking up everything. Okay. I don't know why I got so confused, but I certainly did. Berserk Strength, well, they're not going to do any good while in here, and I suppose they've come in handy. So, I dropped the Restore Wisdom and Strength, good. We want to drop this new life potion. Yes. We want to drop not anything else necessarily. We want to get, though, remove curse. P1. Want to read that. C. We want to equip. We want to equip this. Nice. Can it refuel it? No, cannot be refilled. Doesn't need to be refilled. For that matter. Just drop that, even though, I guess, I mean, there's literally no reason ever to go back, but whatever. Is there anything else? The amulet is potentially nice, so we're going to keep that just in case. The scrolls of identify are... I don't know that we ever really are going to need them, but we have them now, just in case. Everything else is fine, I guess. And the potions of curing and the staff of curing are obviously redundant, but that's not a problem, necessarily. Is there a place to turn in corpses here, actually? I don't know that there is. Also, where do we turn in the quest? Orivant. That is actually just here. How convenient. Apparently the quest was not from here, though. Huh? Oh, actually that was from the Fighters Guild, wasn't it? Yeah, I know, that's not here. Okay. A pair of metal shot boots. With nothing. No further enchantment. Okay. We get the follow-up quest. For the Snow Castle. Yep, Lesser Titans. Alright, that's not gonna happen anytime soon, I can tell you that much. What a freaking insult. These stupid boots. Completely and utterly useless. Wow. Okay, anyway, potions of curing? No. Potions of cure critical wounds? Yes. GF. All of those. Right. There's a ring of cold resistance. I mean, I guess theoretically I could replace my third ring. Exchange extra electricity resistance for cold resistance, but also lose 9 armor. And we've already lost like 7 at least. We were at 80 at one point. So that's obviously not great. Can we enchant our armor? I suppose we can always pay for enchanting our armor. Which is going to be super expensive because we're a freaking centipede and everyone hates us. Is this worth it? I mean, we have money, but still, 2,000 apiece? No, surely that's... There's got to be cheaper options than that. Not here necessarily, but... Let's just see. Well, we got... Staff of Regeneration with 23 charges of Identify, which is technically an upgrade, but I think we're doing just fine with what we have. What are you, a scrawny horse? Get out of here. I mean, 17 potions of resist heat and cold. A potion of berserk strength, actually. Might as well. Sure. Get those. Sure. Heroism. We have 14 left. Well, yeah, we just used up and lost in various ways so many potions on this expedition. Insane. But that's what we have them for. So that's good. We're back up to 25 healing potions, so that's good. At least it's a decent amount. Receive a price. Yes. Got a potion of resistance. Okay. I'm not quite ready to use those yet. Well, I'm definitely not ready to carry them around with me and have them just destroyed by stray frost magic. Are we good with 19 scrolls of teleportation? Probably. Probably good enough. Quest? No. They don't enchant around here? No. So we can go to Talmora. Six charges of curing. Thanks, but no thanks. Fire resistance. Sure. Yeah, we definitely don't need more potions of curing, I think. We're good in that regard, at least. What else? Check prices for upgrading. Okay, 1200 is a lot more reasonable than 2000. That's for sure. You might be able to get it cheaper, but honestly, at this point, I'm just gonna go for it. Sure, it's a lot of money, but whatever. At this point, what else are we gonna spend it on? We still have over 100k, and we're back up to... Wow, we're actually all the way up to 84. That's more than we used to have. So that's honestly not bad at all. The resistance situation is obviously still suboptimal. Which is... Oh man, I'm so annoyed that I missed that item in the black market earlier. It's... like, I don't know how many... It takes several days for shop inventory to get refilled or re-rolled. And whenever I actually actively try to restore it, it seems to take for absolutely ever. But yeah, I guess every now and then it just happens automatically or, you know, naturally. And in this case, we just got screwed over by it a bit. That's fine. More heroism? Yeah, I guess so. I suppose heroism doesn't really make a huge difference anymore after a certain point in the game, but it is a little advantage that we might as well make use of, I suppose. Yeah, other potions are probably fine. I mean, speed, obviously, is always going to be good to have. Potion of Constitution, 150,000. Yeah. The ring post-nerf. Post whose nerf? Post my nerf? Wisdom, Charisma, Nexus Resistance, Free Action, See Invisible. Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't strike me as amazing either way. Definitely not at 81,000. Certainly not what we're currently looking for. Thanks, though. Do we actually have speed potions in here? No. No such luck. Okay. Well, how much would enchantment have been here? 880. Good to know. Not that I'm ever going to remember. I mean, I thought that there was probably a cheaper place, but I guess I didn't really feel like, you know, continuing to look for it. Although, since I was planning to, you know, visit the other cities anyway, I guess I could have just held off on that. Oh well. Not really seeing any rings of combat with resistances ever, which is a shame, because I certainly wouldn't mind having one of my many ring slots be a ring of combat, so we certainly could use some help with our damage. Okay, we have an acid and electricity resistance amulet here. Would that help us at all? Acid instead of fire? I mean, it's acid, electricity. No, but we need cold. And obviously we need fire, so that is just not useful. It almost could be, but it's not. Unfortunate. And I keep checking the magic shop as if it's ever going to have anything useful, but yeah, at this point, well, or at least at this point in the game. Maybe later that changes, because obviously more powerful things do unlock over time, but so far I've never seen any resistance rings or amulets for sale that give you more than one resistance at a time. Another heroism. Might as well. More critical wounds, I mean... Might as well. Surely 31 is fine. Okay, and one final place to check. Novice Mage. What are you doing here? One final place to check, and then we can finally wrap up this extra long episode. I guess to make up for the one that I skipped. Come on. Nothing. Disappointing. I mean, I can always... Maybe I should just actually wait around and restore, you know, refresh shop inventories and keep looking until I find something good. Of course, now that I've seen a ring that would have been okay, or was it an amulet? And missed my chance to get it. That pretty much guarantees that we'll never see one again. I could get a Staff of Resistance teleport. Am I confident enough about its resistant nature? That's the question, of course. It's only 8 charges. It's 25,000. That seems decent. Honestly, I'll just get that. Okay, no more scrolls for now. It's just, if nothing else, it helps keep things a bit more tidy, you know, just less different categories to try and keep in mind and to scan whenever I'm looking at my inventory. We're good on potions now. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm just going to... The Ghost Town quest? Ruins of the Old Barracks. Vampires in the Old Watchtower. Is that the quest I'm thinking of? I guess it must be the one with the various types of vampires, including a star vampire and I guess what's the final boss? The ancient vampire or something. It could be tough. I don't know. We haven't really dealt with many vampires on this character, so I don't know exactly. I know I killed one earlier, but that was while I was fully buffed, berserking and giant and everything. And that one didn't pose much of a threat, but that was a normal vampire. Obviously, the ones on that quest are going to be tougher. So, we can't take that for granted at all. Right, anyway. Yeah, I'm probably just going to go ahead and refresh shops in between episodes and, you know, try at least a couple more times to see if I can finally get my resistances, at least the most basic resistances sorted out. Because I feel like at this point in the game, you know, not even having the first 4 covered, or, you know, ideally the first 5 or more, is kind of bad. It's definitely bad. So yeah, well, I'll see. I'll try a couple more times. I mean, I might just get unlucky. I might not find what I need, but, you know, if I don't, that's fine. I guess I'm gonna try to finish that troll cave, now that we made so much progress in there. We leveled up a couple of times today, but we've also been playing for almost 3 hours, so there's that. Yeah. You know, it's slow progress. Progress has slowed down, but that always happens. At least we didn't die. We didn't lose anything irreplaceable or anything, so yeah, nothing went horribly wrong. We got a couple of kind of close calls, but mostly just because I was asking for it. Other than that, it was all pretty manageable and, you know, nothing too extreme or out of the ordinary. Which in a way is a good thing. I don't know if that makes for particularly interesting videos, but I imagine most people will probably just watch these kinds of long-form videos on the side while doing something else, so maybe it's still fine. Anyway, I've reached a point where I'm just rambling. So much for maybe not talking as much on this episode. I mean, I suppose I've kept quiet for like maybe up to a minute at a time every now and then, which is more than I usually do. So I don't know if my plan worked out in any kind of way, but it's certainly not working now. So I'm just gonna shut up. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this somehow. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.